grab a bowl of popcorn,
and it's MOOFI time.
Welcome to MOOFI. It's our movie review talk show where we talk about the latest movie that just came out so we can get likes and subscribes on our YouTube channel. I'm Jackson. And today we're going to talk about the new M. Night Shyamalan movie, Old. It's coming out in theaters. Old's what's called.
If you missed the hit NBC movie, Lost, you found it.
You got that right, Ben. This movie is mostly about the struggles of having to deal with your family. Family movie.
That's right, very family-oriented.
Right. Basically, what this movie is about, the short-term version of it, is a father needs to reunite emotionally with his children. So, he has to go through a lot of hoops. He saves the day and reunites with his children, and all is well. Everything's good.
Well, not to correct you in the sake of spoilers, but the father really wasn't the one to save the day. I mean, he was kind of a coward throughout the film.
No. The father was very clearly the protagonist and the hero. In fact, pretty much to the point of where everybody reveres him like a god in kind of a gross and annoying way.
Did we watch the same movie?
Yeah, we're talking about
Old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Let me tell you something about the rapping scene. I thought the movie itself was fine, but then when the one character, the relevant character, starts rapping and everybody's looking at him in like a serious mean mug face, it was really off-putting and made me feel really gross.
I must have been in the bathroom during that scene because I don't remember Mid-Sized Sedan rapping at all.
No. We're not talking about mid-sized sedan here, okay?
Was the girl rapping?
No.
Okay. So I feel like in the movie, the framing and the camera work really just got you right in there. You were really close, but you kind of felt like you were watching from a distance. I feel like he used a lot of telephoto lenses so that it looked like it was almost like a green screen in the back. You know?
Yep, the scene where they're standing on the basketball court and the one kid gets hit in the fucking face 5 times in a row by a basketball because he keeps saying ball. And every time he says ball, he gets hit in the fucking face with a basketball. The camera work was really weird and it felt like a shitty YouTube video. So I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, I did think that the mountains kind of served as a symbol that we're kind of bound by our mortality and trapped on an island that is the fleeting moments of time.
Right. What my favorite part is when the granny said, haters gonna hate. And she did a Matrix thing.
The granny, you mean the mother? I mean, she was kind of a granny because of the aging.
Okay, all right, guys. We're not talking about Old. It's an M. Night Shyamalan twist. We're talking about Space Jam.
Classic.
Whoa!
Welcome to the Space Jam. I'm going old school on his butt.
It's funny though. I was twisting your arm there. Here's another twist for you. I have actually seen Space Jam 2.
Have you?
I did.
Oh!
Yeah, this whole time I knew you were talking about it.
Double twist.
It was a double twist. So in Space Jam 2, it's really just at its core, it's about a young man trying to prove himself. It's about family, and it's about advertising. You hit the nail on the head when you talked about that.
Right. Well, first I want to say that going back to the family bit, I think more so than about family, like to get deeper into the meaning, it's also about love. And to specify it, it's about love, it's about loss, and it's about going to the ends of the earth to find what you hold dearest to yourself.
Oh man, that's deep.
Yeah.
I might need to give this a rewatch.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. I've already watched it twice. I loved it very much. Very somber and quiet. Very, very slow movie, but in the best way.
It was more, I mean, maybe compared to the first one, but no, it was still very animated. Kids could watch it, they could enjoy it, but I just really feel like it was a little more lighthearted than you're letting on.
Well, see, the thing with the lighthearted, there were some lighthearted moments for sure, but really, the way it just takes your emotions and gets you so attached to what's going to happen between these two characters, and then it yanks all hope you had out from under you, much like the cloth on the dinner table that Nicolas Cage used himself. And that is what this movie is about. This movie is about the love we have for the things we hold closest to us. And I think, Ben, personally, I think that's beautiful. I think it's the best goddamn movie I've seen this year. And I'd watch it again.
That's not what I was really picturing, you know? And are you talking about the locker room scene?
Ben, I'm going to stop you right here, buddy. I know you're having a hard time. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We're doing a triple twist, M. Night Shyamalan triple twist. This is a review for Pig.
Whoa!
What are you thinking?
I remember every meal I ever cooked. I remember every person I ever served. You live your life for them, and they don't even see you.
So to add to your point, Pig was really about love and loss, and that familial venture, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. A family was like a very big theme in the whole movie. In fact, these families that got together and went through this strife was pretty much the whole movie. You spend the whole time with them.
I mean, there really wasn't that many like characters. It was
an isolated movie. I mean,
yeah, very isolated, very very bleak.
Right.
Just really raw.
Isolation is a good word actually, because it was a very isolated movie. I mean, filmed pretty much, I would say 2/3, if not more, of the movie were filmed in literally just one spot on the beach.
One spot, as in one state, Oregon. Yeah. Alex Wolff's character was just really, you know, he was a good foil to the protagonist.
Alex Wolff's performance in this was fantastic.
He really made the movie.
Fantastic. The part where he started, and I don't even know how he did this as an actor, but the part where he aged 50 years right in front of your eyes was fucking absurd.
You might be mistaking him for Nick Cage, because he did look really gruff and beat up and just gross like an old hobo. It just really hits home, and it makes you reflect on your family and your life goals and everything.
Yeah.
You know, he just wanted to follow his dreams, and it was taken from him. And it's just got such a brutal ending, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I think maybe you got some layers of subtext that I'm not quite getting. But I think what you're talking about is when that one kid asks what everybody's name and occupation is, so that way they don't have to do any actual character development, because then you just know what everybody does for a living. It's easy writing.
I mean, I agree there was not a whole lot of character development, maybe. You know, he's learning things about himself, but really he's sharing his message with others.
Right.
Everybody he's touched along the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like when Alex Wolff's character had sex with that child.
What movie did you see again?
We're doing a quadruple twist on MOOFI this episode. We're still talking about Old.
Who would leave this?
From the hotel! They're so rusted!
What's happening?
Found stuff from the hotel in the sand.
Ready or not, here we come!
So what did you think about Old?
Man, Old, didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't either. How many fucking kids know what Casablanca is?